Say Selenium class 13 Java methods, user defined methods. Say in this session we are going to discuss user defined methods. Then the next session predefined methods. Okay, first index, chapter index, introduction to Java methods. Introduction to Java methods. Next, types of methods. Next, user defined methods. In the next class we will discuss predefined methods. User defined methods. Okay. See, first I am taking introduction to Java methods. Say, what is method? Method is technical term, business term is operation. Java method is a set of statements that are grouped together to perform an operation. Java method is a set of statements that are grouped together to perform an operation. Next, methods are also known as functions. In structured programming, example in C language, we use functions, built-in functions and user-defined functions. In object-oriented programming, example Java language, we use methods, same built-in and user-defined methods. Ravindra, in VB script, also we use functions now.
Yeah, we use functions.
Built-in functions, yeah. User-defined functions are procedures. Okay.
Yeah.
Observe. Methods are first method. Java method is a set of statements that are grouped together, to perform an operation. Next, in structured programming, for example in C language, we use functions. See, in this scenario, functions and methods are synonyms. Both are same in purpose. We use functions. We have two types of functions, built-in and user-defined. Built-in functions limited, user-defined functions unlimited. We can create a number of functions. Next, in object-oriented programming, we use methods. See, object programming, example Java language. We use methods. Here methods also two types, same built-in and user-defined, or or you can say predefined, user defined. Predefined term. Predefined. Next, see, I think all of you familiar with what is method. It's an operation. Next, when we choose methods, Sean, when we choose methods, what is the purpose of methods?
Um, it can be used to perform any for any operation multiple number of times.
Good. Multiple number of times. See, when we choose methods, see, whenever we want to perform any operation multiple times, then we choose methods. Suppose whenever we want to perform any operation single time, no need to choose methods. You just write the code, write the program. Okay. Say what programming features, or you can say Java language elements we use in main program, all can be used in this one sub program or method. You can declare variables, you can use operators within methods. Next, you can use flow control, conditional statements, loop statements, and you can call methods within methods. Okay. See, whenever we want to perform any operation, multiple times, multiple times, then we choose or prefer methods. Instead of writing the same code again and again, we create methods and we call. Next, advantages of methods. First one, code reusability. Code reusability. So that we can reduce the project code size. So that we can reduce the project code size. Next, maintenance. Code maintenance is easy. Code maintenance. Code maintenance is easy. See, this is a brief introduction about Java methods. Understand the concept, Ahalya? Java methods?
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay, cool. Next, come to next topic. Types of methods in Java. Types of methods. See, types of methods in Java. See, we have two types of method. One is predefined, another is user defined. See, two types of methods in Java. One is predefined, already defined by Java developers. Next, user defined. Just a minute. One is predefined. Next, user defined. User defined methods. Okay. So I will provide brief introduction about predefined methods. Later we will discuss user defined. First, brief introduction about predefined methods. See, daily we are using some predefined methods indirectly. I think in the last class also we used some predefined methods. See, Java has a library of classes and methods organized in packages. Java has a library of classes and methods organized in packages. Organized in packages. Example, suppose lang package, IO package, util package, etc. You know how to import predefined packages or predefined classes. You can import particular class or package. Suppose if you want to import single class, import java dot io dot console semicolon. See, importing console class from IO package under Java project. Next, import import space java dot io dot star dot hashtag symbol semicolon. This is importing all classes from IO package. Say, in order to use predefined methods, we need to import classes. We need to import packages or particular classes. Next, Java lang package is automatically imported in every Java program. Java.lang package is automatically imported in every Java program. Next, using import keyword. Using import. Don't use double quotes in programs. Here only understanding purpose. Using import keyword, we import packages or classes. We import packages or particular class. Package or particular class. Next, categories of predefined methods. Categories of predefined methods. See, we have several categories of Java predefined methods. Our test automation point of view, 4 categories are important, 4 or 5 categories important. Here important categories, string methods, methods on strings, operations on strings. Next, array methods, operations on arrays. Next, number methods, operations on numbers. Next, character methods, operations on characters, etc. Okay, this is the brief introduction about predefined methods. Okay, now Sean, shall we move to next topic? Sean,
Yes, sir.
any queries, Ravindra?
No, sir, I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Balakrishna, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion? Ask me.
No, sir, I'm good.
Okay. See, come to third topic. User-defined methods. User-defined methods. See, that predefined methods limited. They created some methods for general purpose, but user-defined methods unlimited. You can create n number of methods uh, based on your project requirement. Based on your project requirement, you can create n number of methods. Here, user-defined methods also basically two types. One is continue. Amita, in overview chapter, I think in fifth chapter, I introduced.
Methods. Yeah, methods with returning value and methods without returning value.
Okay. See, methods without returning any value. Without returning any value. Next, methods with returning value. With a returning value. Observe Rajashekar, in VB script also two types of functions. One is sub procedures, another is function procedures. Sub procedures won't return any value. Function procedures can return a value. Getting? Next, again, calling point of view, we can segregate methods without returning value, two types. Calling point of view. Okay, two types. Again, calling methods by invoking object. What type of methods? Raja, static or non-static? Calling methods by invoking object.
Static methods, sir.
Pardon?
Static methods.
Static methods. Sean?
Non-static.
Non-static methods.
Okay, sir.
See, what is the difference between static and non-static methods? What are the advantages of static methods? Advantages of non-static, that I will explain in object-oriented programming chapter, OOPS chapter. Non-static methods. Remember, Raja, if object is there, then non-static only. Next, no object, static. Next,
Okay, sir.
calling methods. Calling methods without invoking object. Static methods. How we access static methods, Vijaya? How we access static methods?
By class name.
Class name, good. By class name. Here also same. Returning value. Here also same.
Yes, sir.
Two types. One is calling methods by invoking object, non-static. Next, calling methods by invoking without invoking object, static methods. Invoking object non-static, without invoking object static. Two types. Okay. Only difference is method returning value, returning nothing, returns nothing. First one returns nothing, second one returns value. Okay. I will show examples. Concentrate. Again, we will use user-defined methods in our Selenium WebDriver test cases chapter. See examples. Writing methods. Writing methods. Writing methods. First I am taking with returning value. Returning value. Next, here syntax rule. Write methods before or after main method. Before or after main method. Before or after main method, but within class body. Next, call methods. Sushma, call methods before main method or after main method or within main method?
Is within.
Within. Okay.
Within.
Okay, inside main method. Main method. Java program execution starts from main method. Okay. First, say in this one, just a minute. Writing methods with a returning value. Here first type 1A. 1A. Method with returning value and call the method by invoking object. Call the method by invoking object. Object means it is non-static method. Non-static method. See, static versus non-static methods we will discuss in inheritance chapter, OOPS chapter. Okay, first syntax. Sean, guess the syntax. Indirectly we used user-defined methods in program structure chapter. Guess the syntax.
Access modifier.
Okay, good.
Access
modifier. Access modifier.
Return type.
Return type. Returning some value na. Specify the return type. Next.
Method
name. Next. Of
parameters.
Parameters optional.
Yeah.
Parameters optional. If you don't use any parameters, use blank parenthesis. Next, statements or steps. Next, close parenthesis. See, this portion is called method body. Method body. Okay. Next, calling. Calling methods.
Sir, we should have a return statement as well.
Yes. I forgot that one. Good. Method with returning value na return statement compulsory. It is mandatory. A return. Return something. Okay. Okay. Every Java statement should end with semicolon. Okay. Calling methods. Ravindra, how to call this non-static method? Provide the syntax
Class name.
of class name for non-static, class name for static, object.
Data type.
First create object. Create object in order to access non-static methods. How to create object? Tell me the syntax.
Java methods.
What is Java methods? Syntax.
Public.
Okay, Ravindra, don't confuse. Satish. Satish.
Can I tell?
Just a minute, Amita. Satish. Satish not responding. Amita, continue.
Yeah, is a class name,
Yes, class name.
then object name,
Next, object name. Any
equal to,
name you can use. Equal
equal new class name,
new again class name.
open and close parenthesis,
Okay.
and then semicolon.
Semicolon. See, this is about creating object in Java class. Okay.
Sir, I was also about to say same thing. I said class name, but you said class name. Then I confused.
Class
No,
name.
I figured it out that, yeah.
Okay.
Ravindra was saying,
See.
Yeah, I was saying class name first only. Then you said class name is not right. Then I was confused.
Okay, cool. Then you said methods something.
After that, said data type something. Yeah.
Okay. Here no data type. No data type na.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
what type of data?
Name.
Object name. What type of
Yes,
data?
sir, yes. Object name.
What type of data? Ahalya? What is this data type?
Sir, that is user-defined data, sir. Like we give the name.
Reference
Object
data
name.
type na?
Yeah, reference data type. Yeah.
Data type,
Yes,
not
sir.
primitive data type.
Yes, sir.
It stores object behavior. Okay.
Yeah. Sir, I have a doubt here. So, sir, new is a keyword, right, to create a object. So, this is the only way that we always create objects, or there are many other ways? Like this is one of the way
No.
to create an
This is
object.
the main way.
Main way, but even there are other ways, right, to create an object in Java.
What are the other ways?
No, I'm just asking, sir.
No. This is the syntax for creating object.
Okay, sir. Okay.
See next, call methods. Call.
We have to create this object and before main method, no, sir?
After main method. Means within main method. Okay, I will show in practical.
Okay, sir.
Who is asking?
Rajesh, sir.
I will show in practical. Just I am explaining syntax. Call methods. Can you tell me, Vijaya, calling methods? Calling non-static methods.
Object name.
Object name. Object returns something in this scenario.
Okay.
Then
Data type.
Data type.
Object name.
You have to store this value na.
Yes, sir.
Variable name equal to. If you want to
object.
display, you can directly display. But if you want to store the value, use variable. Data type variable equal to object dot method of values for parameters, value 1 comma value 2, like this. See, this is calling methods. Creating methods, next creating object, next calling methods. See, I will show example. Concentrate. See, first launch Eclipse IDE. Observe Raja. Launch Eclipse IDE. See, create a Java class, new class, suppose Java methods, generate the main method. Okay. Next, create method, user defined method, user defined method. Suppose access modifier, public. Say in our test automation, most of the time 99%, 100% we use public only. Ours is teamwork. We share our resources. Public we use public modifier only, no protected, no private. Int, for example, add. Suppose parameters int a or int num1, int num2, int num1, num2. Next, suppose int result equal to num1 plus num2. Next, return result. Suppose I created method. Next, create object. Raja, you asked na, create object. Where we create object, Raja? Outside of the main method or inside of the main method? Inside of the main method. Observe. Create object. Create object. See, class name here in this scenario, class name is Java methods. In this example, class name is Java methods. Next, suppose obj equal to new class name semicolon. Next, call user defined method. Call the method. See here, method data type is integer. You take integer only. Suppose int res equal to obj dot add num1, suppose 10, num2, for example 25, semicolon. This method purpose is adding two numbers. Every time, calling time, you can use values dynamically. Next, if you want to display or use that value, suppose if you want to display that value, res. Suppose if you don't want to store the value, just display the value. Generally, we store the value, later we use, otherwise directly use. Display optional. For example, if you want to display, you can directly display. Suppose obj dot add, suppose some 1, some 4. See two outputs, first output 35, second output 5. Okay.
So method we have to create before main method, sir?
After main method also no issue, but within class body. Observe, in the last class we discussed now. Observe, after main method, but within class. This time after main method, not before main method. Any issue?
No, sir.
Who is asking?
Raja, sir.
Raja. Observe, Raja. You didn't attend last class, na? In this class also I told na. Observe, write methods before or after main method. Call method inside main method. Any confusion?
No, fine. Fine, sir.
See. Ahalya, are you following?
Sir, I am following.
Okay, 1A completed, 1B, 1B. What is that B? Same method with returning value and calling the method without object, without invoking object. Static method. Method with returning value and calling the method without invoking object. This method is called static method. Okay. Next, syntax. Somebody there. Sumitra, can you tell me the syntax? Just form the syntax.
Yes, sir. The access modifier.
Good. Access modifier.
Then the keyword static.
Keyword static. That is non-access modifier, na? That is non-access modifier. Okay. Otherwise, static, fixed. Here you cannot use other non-static, static only. This is fixed. Next, access modifier place you can use either public or private, etc. But non-access modifier place only static, fixed.
Yes. Then the data type.
Okay. That is called return type.
Yes.
Return type.
Type.
What we used earlier, then, the term return type. Okay. Return type. Next.
Then method name.
Good. Method name of.
Then parameters.
Parameters optional.
Then yes.
Optional.
Then method body.
Method body. Code.
Yes.
Method body. Next. Return. The previous syntax we used or not? Return. Return statement.
Then close
curly braces.
Yes.
Okay. Next, here no object, calling static method. Calling static method, Sushma. How to call static method, Sushma? Tell me the syntax first.
Data type.
Okay. Data type.
Variable name.
Variable name.
Equal to. Method name. Method name.
Method name. No. Missing. Vijaya.
Value.
Class name.
Class name.
Dot method name.
Yes. Dot method. Method name.
Calling parameters.
Values. Values for parameters.
Yes, sir.
Semicolon. Don't confuse, Sushma. Try to follow.
Okay.
Example. Observe, Raja. Okay, you can create before main method or after main method, but within class body. Okay. See, make it as static. Suppose public static suppose multiply public static multiply, return same. Next, call the method. No need to create object. Suppose interest Java methods is a class name dot multiply num1 10, suppose num2 20, semicolon. Next, if you want to display res, suppose if you want to direct display Java methods dot multiply 1 comma suppose 5, suppose 2 5, two outputs, first output 200, second output 10. Run the program. 210. Just a minute. It won't work. This one is won't this won't work. Observe, Shan.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if it is non-static, observe one. Just a minute. First, I will provide this example. Just a minute. Take this one. Example. Just a minute. Suppose earlier static method is there now. A non-static method. Where is that non-static method? See, non-static, static. Non-static, static. Just a minute. Res Java methods dot multiply int x equal to Java multiply otherwise just a minute. No, avoid the confusion. Num1 equal to 10, num2 equal to 20, data type int, next call this method. First create object Java methods. Just a minute. Java methods obj equal to new Java methods semicolon. Suppose int y equal to obj dot add y. Run the program. Observe Shan, what we are doing? We are calling static method within non-static method now. Hello?
I'm looking. Yes, sir, I'm looking.
Your voice is very low. Try to increase the volume. Otherwise, continue. Amita?
I'm looking at your code, sir.
Pardon?
I'm looking at your code because you made a lot of changes, so I'm just looking at the code right now.
Observe, no change.
Same here, sir. Even I'm looking, even sir.
Observe. See, first one is non-static method. Is it clear? This is non-static method. Observe. This is, try to observe. Anyhow, once again I will explain in inheritance chapter. Just observe. This is non-static. This is non-static method. See, in this class I created two methods. One is non-static method. The second one is static method. See, blindly you can observe. First one, no static keyword. In this second method, static keyword is there. Static method. Next, what I am doing, in this non-static method, I am calling static method. Static method name multiply. Calling na?
Yes, sir.
I'm calling. Next, I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to create one more method. Same static. Suppose add 2. Add 2. This is also static method. Suppose add 2. Int z equal to some 10, d equal to, otherwise maintain the sequence, a equal to some 10, b equal to some 25. A, B, addition. Next, int C equal to Java methods dot add to Java methods dot to.
Sir, what is the meaning of line number 8?
Just I will explain. Add 2 of 4, 6. Add 2 method, not add 2 method, just the add method. First one, add method. Add, what is the method name? Multiply, na? Okay. Multiply plus C. Okay. Next, what is that return type? Int some x equal to or res equal to Java methods dot add to. Next, res. Observe first output y. What is first output? This one. We are calling multiply. Sorry. First output add. Second one add 2. We are calling two methods. Add and add 2. Add and add 2. Add. What type of method, Sean? Add.
Okay, so non-static method.
Non-static method. Within that non-static method, we are calling static method. Calling method within the method.
Yeah.
This what is that one?
Multiply.
Not multiply. This one. Calling. This is non-static method. Add to static method. Observe in this add. In this add method, this is non-static method. Inside we are calling another method, that is static method. See, call static method. See, calling static within non-static. Next, in this third one, call static. Observe the last two outputs, Sean. Okay, some confusion is there. Observe the last two outputs and last here only two outputs. Observe the two outputs. What is the add method output? Add method, non-static method. What is that output? num1 10, num2 20 plus x.
Yeah.
X
plus x, okay. So 30 plus 15, 45.
45 is the first output. This is first output. Second output, add to method. That is non-static.
Yeah.
A10, B25, 35. Next, this calling value 24. 35, 24, 59. 59. Run the program. 45, 59. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. So that means that we can.
Just a minute. One more thing. Suppose in the static or non-static, in the static, I am going to access non-static method. For accessing non-static method, first object required na? You know how to create object. Just a minute. Just try. It won't accept. Suppose object equal to new class name dot not parenthesis semicolon. Semicolon. Next, suppose int d equal to object dot, what is that method? Static method name, non-static method name, add. Add. Oh, it's accepting. Next, this add to result. Add to result. What is the add to result? Sean, add to result.
Okay, so it's 35 plus C. What is C? What is C?
C is multiply 24. 4, 6. 24.
Okay. So it's 59 plus D.
D. What is D? Object add. This one.
Okay, so add method. Okay, 89.
89. 20, 30. 30 plus x. 15. 45. 59 plus 45. 104.
Yes, 104.
104.
Run the program. Observe. 45, 104. Okay, na? Next, you call the just I can clear the confusion just before that. Now observe what we did. Observe the steps, then you can get more clarity. Say, created static, just a minute, static and non-static methods. This is one enhancement. First step, created static and non-static methods. Here one non-static and two static methods. One non-static, two static. Two static methods. Is it clear? Ravindra? One non-static, two static methods in this program. Observe first one, add method non-static na.
Yes, sir.
Next, second one, multiply static na.
Yes, sir.
Add two also static na.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So how will you say non-static by defining this one?
Pardon?
How we will say this is a static or non-static method?
Who is asking? Who is asking?
Raja, sir.
Raja. Say, first we discussed syntax na. In this static method, observe access modifier, return type, method name, parameters optional. In this non-static method, static keyword is there na.
Okay, sir.
Hello?
So, sir,
Yes, sir.
so
Just
the
a minute.
blind.
Raja, complete Raja. We create static methods using static keyword, Raja.
Okay, sir.
Now continue, Ravindra.
So I'm saying if static word is there, blindly we can observe that is the static. If there is no static, that means non-static.
Yes.
Blindly.
Blindly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now first step clear. Non-static, one non-static, two static. This is first step. Just a minute. This is step one.
Sir, in one user-defined method, can we do add, multiplication, division, everything we can do, sir?
Pardon?
One user-defined method, can we do addition, multiplication, subtraction, everything?
For that we need to write the code.
Yes, sir, that is only done now, I guess. Sir.
Yes. See, you don't confuse. Methods again we will discuss in inheritance chapter. Here, follow the basic syntax.
Okay, sir.
Follow the basic syntax. If we discuss complex example, then you can get confused. Step one. Step one is clear. Sean, Amita?
Yes, sir.
Step one
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Next, step two. Step two. Calling non-static method within static method. Is it clear? Ahalya, observe calling non-static method within static method. Observe this third one.
Yes, sir.
Next step. Calling static method within another static method. Another static method. Is it clear? Vijaya, observe the second one. Observe the first one. First, just a minute. Calling static method within another static. Another static means This is static. This is Java methods.
So this is static, sir.
This is
like
also
you have
static.
called now.
Multiply also static, na?
Yeah, multiply is static. In that you have done both static and non-static, right?
Both.
Multiply. And Java, you have created even the object, right? Non-static method of add.
Just a minute. Okay. First, I ask D. In this static method, I called both static and non-static methods, na?
Yes, sir.
Using object, using class name. Okay. Third step, calling static and non-static. Calling within static method. This is calling static. Within. Observe. This calling static and non-static. This is non-static, na? Here calling static method. Calling static method within
non-static method.
Observe first one calling. First one calling static method. 7th line. Static method within non-static. Second one, third method calling static and non-static. Non-static within static. See, calling static, non-static within another static method. Okay, now these 3 steps, Amita.
Yes, sir.
Next, one more. What is that missing one? Calling non-static within non-static only pending, na? Calling static within static. Calling non-static within static. We did in the same example. This one. Observe the combinations. Observe the combinations. One combination is calling static within static. This is one. Next, calling non-static within static. Next, calling static within non-static. We did these 3. We did these 3. One more combination. What is the one more combination, Ravindra?
Non-static within non-static, sir.
Okay. Non-static within non-static. Okay, non-static within non-static. You try that one. Suppose before main method, add 3. Say public int add 3. Suppose int e equal to some 20. Next, try to call that non-static. What is that non-static? Method name?
Add.
Okay, add. Java methods. Next, suppose int f equal to obj2. Any parameters are there? Any parameters in add? No. obj2 dot add return g. Return, just a minute. Suppose int g equal to e plus f. E plus f. Next, int h equal to continue Sean, int h equal to
Sir, I don't know what you are creating.
Object dot add 3.
Add 3. H. What is the H output, Ahalya? What is that last output? Here E.
G.
E. What is E? 20?
20, yeah.
20, 104. 128?
Yes, sir.
Add 2. No.
1.
45 na? This add.
Where is add to? Say object add to.
20, 45.
Yeah, it's 45, sir.
65. Observe 3 outputs in this program: 45, 104, 65. Okay na? 45, 104, 65. Now this one we cleared. But thing is, we have to create multiple instances of the class. 3 times we created object. Why? We are calling within inside main method, next outside main method. But if it is static method using class name, you can access everywhere. Observe, avoid this confusion also. Here what we created, object. Suppose object 2, object 2, object 1 where we created this is object 1. Object 1. This is object 3. Object 1 only. Run the program. 45, 104, 65. You try to observe the code, Sean. Avoid the confusion.
Sir, I observed the code. So that means that, the question I was trying to ask you actually answered the question and you wrote everything. That is good. And that means, like, I mean, the thing you told before that we have to call the method in the main method, but like, I mean, the methods, the user defined methods within the methods, they don't need to be called from the main method. They can be called within the methods. That's okay,
within
right?
the method, yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's clear.
Okay, Raja, you try to analyze the code after the class. If you have any queries,
Okay.
mail me your queries. I will clarify. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Sure.
Complex example. Try to understand the code. Here we created static and non-static methods. Next, within static we called non-static and static, and within non-static we called static and non-static.
Sir, in the last you defined this G is equal to E plus F. Yeah, here I understand, sir.
This is local. This is one local variable.
Okay, sir.
This is local variable. In this local variable, we are using this local variable. Local variable means this is for this method only. Add 3 method only. This local variable, we are going to use this local variable for storing the result. Our result is.
Sir, how we got F is equal to 45, sir?
Pardon?
How we got F is equal to 45? E is equal to
E clear. E is clear. 20
yes,
na. F.
Yes, sir.
What is F?
Object 2 dot add.
Okay. This add method is returning 45, isn't it? Observe the add method. What is the add method? Add method means num1 plus num2 plus x. What is num1? 10. Num2 20, 30. Again x.
Yes, sir.
Multiply of 5 and 3, 15. 10 plus 20, 30. 30 plus 15, 45.
Okay, sir.
Any confusion?
Sir, you specified object 2 dot add, no, sir.
Object
2 dot add.
Where? Here?
Yes, sir. Here. Yeah, 21 line.
21 line. Now we are discussing this one. This one, EF.
No, sorry, sir. This is 30th line.
30th line. Object 2. That is object. Method is add only, na?
Yes, sir.
Method is add only.
Oh, then you are calling from here.
Yes.
From the 5th line.
Don't confuse method names, object names. Here we are using object 1 outside, inside the main method. Object 2 in this block. Next method names also. Add 2, add 3. Don't confuse.
Okay, sir. I'll check once again and I'll let you know, sir.
Here we are calling add method only. Using obj 2.
Object 2 method.
Object 2. Okay. Object 1, where we used object 1? Inside the main method. Observe, in this program we created 2 instances. Means 2 objects. Why? One is for accessing methods or calling methods within main method. Another for accessing methods, accessing non-static method within another method. Another method. 2 instances. Just a minute. Here also object 2 we used. Just a minute. Created 2 instance, or you can say objects. Created 2 objects.
Okay.
2 objects. See first object. First object for calling non-static methods inside main method. Inside main method. Next, another second object, only second object, or this is object 2. Here we used object 2. Okay. Object 2 we used only once in static. Object 2. Just a minute. 1, 2, 3. Where is that add 3? Just a minute. Here we used observation. We used obj2 two times object we created, but local na it is accepting. If you remove the statement 29th line, this object is not recognized. In order to obj2 also acceptable, but in order to avoid the confusion, 3. Okay, run the program. Fine. 45, 104, 65. Observe Raja created 3 instance or objects in the class, in this class. One object for calling non-static methods inside main method. Next, 2 objects for accessing or calling non-static methods from 2 different methods. Observe these 2 steps. Raja, observe these 2 steps.
Yes, sir. First object for calling non-static methods.
Inside the main method. Next, remaining 2 objects in this example, we created calling non-static methods from 2 different methods. Observe. Here we created one object na in this just a minute. Observe this selected code. Here we created one object na. No.
No, sir. We didn't create any object.
No. Just a minute. Observe this code. Selected code. In this code, we created one object na.
Yes, sir.
What is that object name?
Object 2.
Object 2. Why we created this object 2?
We wanted to call from another method.
In order to call non-static method from the static method. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, here also in this selected, here also we created one more object, obj3.
Yes, okay.
Creating calling non-static from another non-static. These 2 are blocks. So within this block only this object 2 valid. Next, within this block only object 3 valid. Next, in main method we created object 1. Here you can call non-static methods. What is the problem?
So we can call either from static or non-static.
We called now. Observe 4 methods I created. 4 methods. This is first one, selected code. In this selected code, we are, what is this method? Non-static method.
Calling,
this is non-static method now.
Yes, sir. Non-static method, and inside a static method is also there.
Inside we are calling static method, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
This is first method. Next, second method. Second method is static. Inside we are not calling any other method, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Next, third one, static. Static. Inside
we are calling other non-static and static.
Non-static and static. Okay. Next, fourth method.
It's a non-static method, sir.
We are calling within that method non-static.
Yes, that is also non-static.
Non-static. Then what is the confusion? This is non-static.
Line number 29 is non-static, sir.
Line number
29.
We are creating object now.
That we are creating instance. It's not a non-static, no, sir. It's not a method.
Which one is method?
29 is not a method, no,
Just
sir.
a minute. Tell me, line number?
Line number 29 is not a method, no, sir.
It's not. It's not method. It's creating object.
Yes, sir. It's an object.
Next line. Using object, we are calling add method. Add what type of method?
That is a non-static.
Non-static within non-static. Last one. What is the problem? Tell me the problem.
Okay, sir, it's fine, but F is equal to object 3.add. But what you are showing is the first one, no, sir. First non-static method you are showing.
F means it returns add method value. Add is non-static. Add method value is, what is that add method value?
And this is called from the first non-static method.
First non-static method. 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 15, 45. What is the problem?
So while defining, we have said like object 3.add, right?
Pardon?
Int F is equal to object
line number.
Line number 30.
30.
Yes, sir. Why you are calling as a object 3?
We are creating object in this method. This is local object.
So you can object 3 and you are calling a method called add.
Yes. This is local method. This is block of code now.
Yes, sir, block of code.
Block of code. Here only we need to create object. Suppose if you try to use object 1 or object 2 instead of this one, already same class name, using same class name we created object 2. What it is showing? Error. Suppose object 1, it is error. Object 1 also we created using same class name, but local na. That's why we are using local. What is this method? Obj 3. You remove this one. You read the code, and if you have any queries, ask me. It is working fine. Observe, Ravindra, any confusion? See, today I introduced more concepts. That's why you are getting confused.
No confusion at the time, sir. But while going through code, I'm going to get some confusion. So we need to practice this a lot because it's too much complicated one.
Complicated one.
Yeah. But by you explaining, we are clear. But
okay. You try to create your own, then identify the problems and mail me. I will rectify the problems. No issue.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah.
Just a minute. Raja.
Sir, here you said 4 types, right? Non-static, we called within the static, and even
combinations. 4 different combinations.
Combinations. Okay, sir.
Combinations.
Can we use like anything we require? Like if anything we want to use.
Pardon?
Strings also in this.
Pardon?
If you want to, we are doing only arithmetic operation here. If you want to do any string, like we want to call.
If you want to return string, use string.
Okay.
You can use not only arithmetic.
Okay, sir.
You can use string.
If you use string also, it will.
Yes, work. Any data type, not only integer.
Okay. String, float, anything.
Yes, anything. You focus on this one, integer first, plain. Then you can practice remaining. Otherwise, you will get more confusion.
Yeah, confusion, sir. Yes.
Some lady trying to ask.
Sir, this is Ahalya, sir. Sir, now you have showed us how to use, how to access methods within method, like, non-static within static and static within non-static methods, right? Yeah, vice versa. Now you have shown us the combinations. How? Now my question is, when we are writing a code, when we will know, like, okay, now we can use static method. Okay, now we can use non-static method. When we will come to know, like, how can we know?
Based on observe. Actually, in our test cases, this concept not required. Based on our requirement, we can use them. But concept is there. I explained. But in our test cases, usually we don't call method within method. If any scenario is there, you can call. In Selenium WebDriver test cases chapter, we will discuss. Don't make it more complex.
Okay, sir.
Tell me.
Yeah, no, that is what my question is, like, because sometimes even during test cases we write many methods and then after that we access by our main method, right? Sometimes, so I was like, I was wondering how can you know, okay, now you have written a non-static method and after that, sometimes they just use like static method. So,
just a minute. What I told, we didn't discuss static versus non-static methods.
Okay.
In inheritance chapter, we will discuss static versus non-static methods. Then, when to choose static, when to choose non-static, you can decide.
Okay, sir.
In inheritance chapter, if I explain all concepts here, you will get more confused. Avoid the
yes, sir. Okay.
One more chapter is there. Say again 2 chapters are there. In inheritance chapter again we will discuss methods, and in Selenium WebDriver test cases chapter we apply methods.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Balakrishna, today some complex example. Okay, I need to introduce. Observe Sean.
Sir, so that means we really don't need to take this concept very seriously and we can chill out on.
Your voice is not reaching properly. Increase the value.
Sir, I was saying that, I mean, we really don't need to take this concept very seriously, as you told that this is not really used in test automation.
You write this code. You try to create these methods 2 or 3 times. Then you can get more clarity. If you have any queries, mail me.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, cool.
No, actually, I was thinking to chill out the weekend, and he was saying, Sean, I heard that voice.
Yeah, I was saying But I was saying that, okay, like, because I was thinking, okay, it's a complicated code and we have to work on weekend,
Yes.
this, but like, as you
Weekend,
told that, okay, no, it's like,
you have time to spend.
chill out, sir. Yeah, I want to chill out, sir.
Okay. Say, next come to mainstream. Next, second one. Second one. What is the second one, Vijaya? Method. Method with returning value completed na. Next. Without returning any value. Method.
Yes, sir.
With the returning value we completed. Without returning any value. Just a minute. 2. Writing methods. Writing methods without returning any value, only performing operation, any value, returns nothing, only sometimes only performing operations, returns nothing, sometimes performing operation and returns only performing an operation, only performing operation or operations. Here also A call method by invoking object. This is static or non-static, Raja? Call method by invoking object.
Object.
Is it static method or non-static method?
Non-static.
Non-static. Non-static method. Next. Okay. Second. Next we'll discuss after this example. Amita, form the syntax for call method by invoking object, returns nothing. Form the syntax.
Access modifier.
Access modifier.
Then return data type.
Return type.
Return type.
Return type. Call method by invoking without returning any value. Now why return type?
Sir, I'm confused now after saying those code now.
Okay. Return type nothing.
Return type nothing.
Nothing. For that we need to use one keyword. Return type nothing.
Then method name.
Method name.
Parameters.
Parameters optional. Parameters optional. Next, method body. Statements. Close. Here no return type. Close this one. Next, example. See here, this time I will provide simple example. Observe. I will create another class. Create one method. Suppose public. Return type nothing means void. Next, comparison. Comparison is comparison is method name, comparison is method name. Next, parameters. Suppose int a, int b. Open curly braces. Next, if a greater than b, if a greater than b, we are writing the flow control statements in the methods. Suppose a is a big number. A is a big number. Else b is a big number. B is a big number. This is the functionality of this code. Next, Balakrishna, create object inside the main method. Create object. Balakrishna.
Sir.
Create object inside the main method.
Sample2.
Sample2, good. Class name is sample2.
Dot object name.
Object name, any meaningful name. Suppose ABC
is equal to new.
New.
Sample2.
Sample2.
Braces.
Semicolon. Next, just call the method. Return type nothing na. Just call the method ABC dot. What is that method name? Comparison. A value 10, B value 9. What is the output? Here in this method, output is there. Returning value is different. Output is different. Here we are not returning to anyone. Just displaying this one. Run. A is a big number. Suppose call this method once again. See, you can call methods n number of times. Suppose ABC dot. Second time I am calling. Same method, second time in this program. Suppose I have two different usage, 2 times. This time, second output, B is big number. A is big number, B is big number. Okay, na Amita, following?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Next, 2A over na 2B. 2B. What is that B? Same. Calling methods by without invoking object. This time without invoking. Returns nothing only. Call method by call method without invoking object, that is static. But what is the primary thing? This one, writing methods without returning any value, returns nothing. Ahalya, form the syntax.
So without invoking, okay, static method. Public, I mean access modifier.
Access modifier. Next, static. This is?
Yeah, static. Yeah. So, and void.
Void.
That is, we are not returning anything. Yeah, static void. And then method name.
Method name. Parameters optional.
Yeah, open, close, curly braces.
Next, method body.
Oh, method body, okay.
Statements. Sorry.
And no return.
No.
Yeah.
Here, curly braces, no?
Yeah.
Curly braces. Next, method body. Return type, nothing, so no return statement. Close curly braces.
Yes, sir.
Next example. Ravindra, make it static. Here, non-static method is make it static.
So it's
Public. Static. Enough,
void.
Here calling different. Method creation almost all same. Only one word added. Static.
Yes, sir.
Calling different. Call the method sample2 dot
sample dot
comparison, sir. Comparison. Method name.
Yeah, method name. So
suppose
that's what I'm looking
10
for.
comma 8. Output is A is a big number. See, this method purpose is functionality of this method is comparing two numbers. User can provide numbers dynamically while calling. A is a big number. Suppose I want to call after some statements, I want to call this method again with another inputs. Suppose 20, 45. 2 times. You can call n number of times. Declare once, create once, call n number of times. Now observe Raja, we covered all na. 1 AB, 2 AB. We covered all na.
Yes, sir.
Next, one more usage also there. Observe usage of user defined methods. User defined methods. One is internal use. Another is external use. Just a minute. One is internal use, another is external use. What is internal use? Guess, Vijaya. Internal use are internal methods. Sometimes we call this term internal and external methods. What is internal method?
For the code review.
What is internal method and what is external method?
No idea.
Creating and calling. Creating and calling methods within the same class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next, external. Calling methods from another class, parent class.
Like inheritance or something.
Somebody asking inheritance. Raja, tell me, Raja.
Sir, is it like something like an inheritance?
Inheritance means reusing only. Observe, Raja, if it is same package, suppose two classes available in same package, that time inheritance not required, not mandatory.
Okay.
Where inheritance required, that we will discuss in inheritance chapter. Today, I am not using any inheritance feature. Getting?
Okay, sir.
Without
Class
inheritance.
class here.
You try without inheritance. Sometimes inheritance required. Where it required, that I will explain in inheritance chapter. Okay.
So, sir, here you are using the term external. Here you are using the term external use for using the classes within the same package.
Same package.
Or like okay, same package. Okay.
If it is same package, no inheritance required. See, from other packages, from other projects also we can call methods. But
okay, so like the term external use you are using here, that is including inheritance, because external use can be within the package, or external use, as you told us now, that it can be like using the inheritance concept. So like external use is a term for like either with inheritance or without inheritance, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Within or without inheritance.
Okay.
Okay. Observe. Say one small example. Today, last example, but chapter incomplete. Again, two more concepts are there that we will discuss in the next class Monday. Just I will show one small example. Suppose class 1. In this class 1, I will create one user defined method. Observe class 1. See, in order to avoid the confusion, I will use class names also. Class 1. Otherwise, you can use any meaningful name. Okay, class 1. See here, I am focusing only one type of method. You can use different types of methods that I will explain in inheritance. Now, avoid the complexity. Just I will show one small method. See, public int add parameters int a int b, open curly braces. Next, local variable int or result equal to a plus b. A plus b are parameters. Next, return result. Okay. In this method, in this class, I am not calling this one. You can call. You create object, you can call. How to create object, you know. Suppose class 1 obj equal to new class 1 semicolon. Next, suppose int res equal to obj dot add, suppose value 110, value 220, semicolon. Next, if you want to display res, say expected as per that input 30. Run the program 30. Okay. I'm creating one more class. See, new class. Package same. Observe, Ravindra. Package name XYZA only. Class 2. Class 2. Class 2. I want to access that method. I want to access method from first class. Create object. Sean, create object in this class, second class.
Class 2.
Class 2.
Sir, I mean, this is what like I'm confused about that. Okay, now this is the second class. So do we have to use the class 1 or class 2?
Class 1.
Class 1, okay. Class 1.
If you use inheritance feature, you can use class 2.
Okay.
Just a minute. This is class 2, but we are going to access class members from class 1. Class 1 XYZ equals to new class 2. Just a minute. Class 1 only, na? Okay. Next, XYZ dot add, suppose 25. Next, 50. Try to this return type is returning na int x equal to run the program. Now we are in class 2, 75. Just a minute. Suppose you try to create instance in class 2. You can create, but you cannot access this method. Observe, Sean.
Yes, sir.
If you try to use inheritance concept, what is the keyword for inheritance?
I don't know, sir.
Pardon?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
In overview chapter we discussed na.
Extends, okay.
Extends. Just a minute. Not here. Class 2. In overview of Java chapter we discussed class 1. Now it is accepting na.
Okay.
Observe. If we use the inheritance feature, then you can create instance in this class only and access from a parent class. Suppose if you don't use inheritance, then we cannot access methods from main class using this instance. That time what we have to do? Create instance using parent class name.
Parent class, okay.
Parent class name. Then you can access parent class members. Okay na?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. This is class 1. Next, creating method in class 1, accessing in class 2 also. Okay, class 2.
Is this like a method overloading?
Don't confuse. Method overloading, method overriding, I will explain later. It's not time to discuss. That I will explain in inheritance chapter. Who is asking? Raja.
Yes, sir.
Don't introduce new concepts. See, method overloading, method overriding. Two important concepts are there. Object-oriented programming concepts that we will discuss in polymorphism chapter, not in inheritance also. Getting?
Okay, sir.
By method overloading and method overriding, we can achieve polymorphism. Okay, in polymorphism chapter, I will explain method overloading and method overriding. Here, don't introduce those concepts. Okay?
Okay, sir. One more doubt, sir. In the previous example, we have seen the complex example. We called different methods, no, sir. So Can we call from the second class 2, which we have created now?
So don't make it complex. You can call in second class also. That you try later. Okay. Now don't focus on that.
Sir. Okay, sir. Sure.
You can call. Next. Okay, sir. Observe, Sean. Here.
Sir.
Here I'm writing one small note. Observe. Calling external method without inheritance, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
By creating object using parent class name, using parent class. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, calling external method with inheritance. Actually, I don't want to introduce inheritance. Just a simple example. By creating object using this home class, child class only. This is home class. Suppose I want to use class 2. This is child class. If I inherit. Next, use extends keyword class 1. Now you can access. Run 75. Okay, Nashan, any confusion?
Yes, sir. I'm good. Inheritance is important for our test automation.
Inheritance, limited use or no use?
Okay.
Sometimes you can use, but limited use.
Okay.
But we will discuss inheritance also. That is one separate class.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. I'm going to close the session. Any queries, Ahalya? More practice.
Sir.
This class.
Yes, sir. This is like related to creating objects. Sir, at the starting of the class, I have asked you a question about the object. At the starting of the class, I have asked you a question regarding the object, new keyword. Yeah, so it's like, you know, like we have this instant factory, cloud and all, right, with different methods where we can, with different things where we can create objects. But so generally, the most preferred one among them is new, isn't it?
Yes, and one more thing, in our test automation, we follow this only. You no need to adapt any other things. You no need to focus on other things.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Enough.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any queries regarding this today's session?
No, sir. That is clear.
Okay.
So we have a class tomorrow, like today?
No, Monday. Next week, next weekend onwards, I will provide bonus class also. This week, no class. We will meet on Monday only.
Okay, sir. Good. Thank you.
Welcome. Amita, just a minute, one by one. Amita, any queries regarding this today's session? And one more thing, two more pending topics we will discuss in the polymorphism chapter, method overloading, overriding. Next, Amita.
No, sir.
Okay.
Tomorrow I will go over through code, and if I have query,
yes,
I will.
If you have any queries, and copy that error code and write some note, I will clarify, rectify the.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Balakrishna.
I'm good, sir.
Okay, welcome. Raja.
Sir, today do we have SQL class, sir? Today?
Pardon?
SQL class.
What I told?
No, it's not.
Already I told.
Okay, sir.
Shan?
Next week.
Next week
I'm good,
onwards.
sir. I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Sumitra?
I'm good, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Sushma?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. Vijaya?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Okay. We will meet on Monday, same time.
Sir, this is Ahalya. Sir, as per India time, Tuesday it's 7:30, right?
Yes. See, next class, Tuesday, for India time, Tuesday morning, 7:30 to 9:30 a.m.
Okay, sir. Okay.
But
Okay, sir.
no changes in US time.
Okay, sir.
We'll meet on Monday. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.